Summer is a fun time, but it can also bring added expenses. That's true for a lot of families who have kids out of school. Some parents are paying for additional childcare and activities, plus getting hit with a higher grocery bill thanks to additional snacking at home. Joining us in studio today is Dr. Darla Bishop, author of How to Afford Everything with Ways to Budget This Summer. You have me so hooked already. Thanks for being on with us.
Thanks for having me.
I'm ready to learn. So before we get started, tell us a little bit about the book and what sparked the idea.
So part of it was my own journey. I grew up here in Detroit, and I remember thinking, man, if we just had a little more money, our lives would be so much easier. And so I read a lot of books, and all of them were missing something, so I decided to write the book I needed.
Okay, financial expert, we love it. So tell us, what struggles can really quickly add up for families?
Well, right now, kids are home. So the first thing is food, right?
Yeah.
If they are usually eating breakfast, lunch, or snack at school, and now they're home, and plus the cost of groceries has gone up. I know my own bill has gone up. We have to figure out how to get those kids fed, but within budget. So first of all, there are some great programs. Your school district may have a summer feeding program where you can just go and pick up meals a couple times a week to have the extra snacks and foods in the house. If your school district isn't offering that, organizations like the United Way you can call 211 for a meet up and eat up, or you can text food to 304-304 to find the locations. Also, if you are a person who cooks, cooking is one of the best things you can do, not only for your wallet, but also for your health, right? Because you can control the salt and the fat. And so cook in bulk. If you know you're gonna have a super busy day because of activities tomorrow, cook 2 meals. I do that all the time. So just last night, I made spaghetti and I made salmon together.
Wow.
But now when I get home late, dinner's ready and I won't be tempted to stop through the drive-through at $40 for my family.
Right. So know your resources, reduce your waste, meal prep, and then the cooking in bulk. I love that. It's very practical advice. We can do that. All right, if people are planning a summer vacation, because I feel like when you live in Michigan, you count down to summer for so long, and then when it gets here, you kind of justify, hey, let's spend money, let's go have fun, let's go somewhere. How can we make it a bit more practical for our budgets?
So plan it, and it doesn't take a lot. So what days are you going? Plan what times you'll be there, and can you pack your lunch or at least one of those meals for the car with a cooler or a lunch bag and an ice pack? Because saving that one trip through the drive-through could again save you now $30 or $40. The other piece is once you get to your destination, whether you have a full kitchen or just a microwave, think about whether you can have one of those meals in your room versus going to the restaurant. And if it's possible, pick hotels that include a breakfast or a dinner meal, because again, that cuts down the food costs. The other thing is look for state parks. It's the summertime. So many of our nature areas, not only in this area, but across the state, have free days and free entry time so that you can have a beautiful experience with your family without spending a ton of money to do that.
Really quick, when I was researching you this morning, I was looking at reviews for the book and reading about you. You appreciate a side hustle.
Oh yeah, I have about 3 jobs right now.
What's your advice there?
So look, it's summertime, which means you might have more time, especially with the days being longer. So if there's something you're really good at or just like doing, offer to do it for people who don't love doing it. One of my neighbors loves organizing. So a couple times over the summer, I throw her some money to come redo the closets, and it makes my life better. And she's so happy to have the extra cash in her pocket. If you have young people in your life who have skills or energy, go send them to the neighbors to cut grass, to walk dogs, just things that you enjoy doing, and get a little money for doing it too. There are so many apps now. So you can also go on an app to do errands or do grocery shopping for your neighbors or people in your community. I
know somebody who's making a good wad of cash just rolling people's garbage cans back up to their house right now, which is right to your point. Dr. Darla Bishop, thanks so much for joining us and giving us your practical advice.
Thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
me.